It's Q Radio on 101.2 and 106 FM. It is your music, your station. Midweek Wednesday, we are out and about today. We're at the Hub in the Burn Road in Cookstown. To find out a wee bit more about what the Hub is and what it's all about, I'm be chatting to one of the driving forces behind the Hub, a lady called Carol Dewey. Carol, good morning to you.
Good morning, Stevie. How are you? I
am not bad at all. It's good to be here in Cookstown. Carol, tell us a wee bit about the Hub, what it does or what it's all about.
Well, the Hub's not just opened yet, Stevie, but we are in process of getting that all happening. Our Hub is a community space. We primarily opened it because we never had a rehearsal base for our drama classes. So we found this place and everybody volunteered to give us a hand. So we're nearly there. One final push, just like the Labour Ward, one final push and we are there. It's an amazing place and we've loads of great artists locally for you to hear today.
We have a whole host of people coming up on the programme between now and around about 2 o'clock. Give us a wee flavour of what's going to be coming up.
We have Ryan McGarty playing live here in his wee guitar, and Sean Ryan all the way from Asda. Sean is working 4 hours voluntary per week. Chelsea Chambers, singer-songwriter from Moneymoors, popping out from school today, and Jarlath Clown's on his way now with a hangover from Belfast, hopping off the bus to do a couple of wee numbers for us as well. We've loads of people talking and yoga, laughter, yodeling dog and storytelling, you name it, we have it today.
And if we're badly stuck, Jimmy Cowan's going to pop in too.
I'm not sure if Jimmy's well today or not. Jimmy's getting old now, you know. I don't know if we can use him. But you know what? I feel it in my bones to think Jimmy's going to call in the day.
We'll try and turn him away from the Cheltenham Festival. That's what's coming up between now and 2. Keep it here. It's Q Radio, Q Cafe out and about today at the Hub Burn Road in Cookstown. It's Q Radio on 101.2 and 106 FM. It is your music, your station. Midweek Wednesday, and we are out and about at the Hub today. There's a bit of a buzz going around, and I'm going to chat to one of the volunteer stroke king of the one-liners, Austin. Austin, good morning to you.
Morning, Stevie. How is it?
Tell me, why do they call you king of the one-liners for a start?
Well, I think that I can sing, but apparently I only know 2 lines of every song, so I should be the 2-liner.
The 2-liner, not the 1-liner. Now, I understand. I was in here about a month back, and this place was, like, to be fair, was a wee bit rough. But you're doing a lot of sterling work here, volunteering, and there's a lot of people helping out and so on, isn't there?
That's correct. When we come in now, it was in bad shape. We started to paint and sort everything out, and with the help of a lot of volunteers, including Hannah and myself now, we've painted it ourselves. You see, they call me Llewellyn Bowen in here.
Tell me, Austin, a wee bit about your theatrical performances and your stage performances as well.
Well, as you know, I started off in the radio with Dr. Quincy, the Love Doctor, but that didn't last that long. So then I always wanted to do a bit of acting and stuff, and never really got the opportunity. And I saw a poster up one day in a local shop with Carol was looking a few men to do a show. So with trepidation I went just to see what it was, and she put me in a corner and she says, trust me. So about 10 weeks later I was in the Bernavon stage for the first time in a pink tutu doing a ballet number. So it has went from there. So I've been in a few plays with Carol and Jimmy, and it's great crack. It definitely is.
You would certainly advise people to get involved in.
Yeah, well, as I said, I always wanted to do something like that, and I never had the opportunity. And now with the Hub, hopefully people will take advantage of it.
Austin, it's called the Hub, but which sort of pertains to the centre, and it really is going to be the centre of a lot of things in and around the Mid Ulster area.
Well, we hope that people will use it. It's going to be here, open during the day. It's going to be, you call in, have your lunch or whatever. We're not serving lunch, but we'll give you a free cup of tea and coffee. There's going to be an honesty box, and hopefully people will just throw a few pound in and keep us going.
Certainly hope so. That is Austin. I'm not sure how to describe Austin. Thespian, former radio star, man in a tutu, and king of the one-liners. We're here at the Hub in Cookstown today. If you're in and around the region, pop down and join us out and about for a Wednesday. It's Q Radio on 101.2 and 106 FM. It is your music, your station. We are out and about on the midweek Wednesday. We're here at the Hub in the Burn Road in Cookstown. If you're in and around the region, you'd like to pop down today, just wrap the door, bring some buns, and we're here until 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm chatting to a lady now called Shauna Ryan. Shauna, good morning to you.
Morning, Stevie.
You're very welcome to the programme. Shauna, you are an Asda community colleague. Tell us a wee bit about that. What's that all about?
Well, what we do is we work with the community and the charities and local groups like the Hub. So part of my role is to have volunteer hours. So the Hub then contacted me, and I have offered my volunteer hours every week to themselves. But so that's part of my role.
So, Shauna, your actual volunteering role here at the Hub, what would that entail? What kind of stuff do you get up to?
Well, what I will be doing when they're up and running will be to help them out wherever they need to help, whether it be reception or helping out with their classes and things like that.
And yourself, now, I understand later in the programme we're going to get you to sing a song or two.
I wouldn't call it singing, but we'll screech.
Shauna, tell us a wee bit about the band Eclipse, because this was a band of yours.
I was in a band, Eclipse, years, well, not that many years ago, we'll say. But I was in it, and that started off my singing, and then I sang for 7 years after that, but I haven't sang now in 8 years.
We're going to get you to sing on the programme today. Are we going to let our listeners know sort of a wee bit in advance as to what you're singing today, or have you it planned out yet?
I don't know now yet what I'll sing, but sure we'll see when it comes to the time.
Shauna, you would advise people maybe who have some free time around the area to come along and volunteer at the Hub as well?
Oh, definitely. The Hub is absolutely fantastic. It's looking fantastic, and it's on the last run now just to get it all up and running. The girls here are fantastic. Carol has done absolutely amazing work getting it ready, and I'm really, really excited to be a part of it.
We're looking forward to it indeed. It's the Hub at the Burn Road in Cookstown. That's Shauna Ryan. Shauna will be back a wee bit later in the programme where she's going to sing a song or two for us as well. It's Q Radio on 101.2 and 106 FM. It is your music, your station, and we're out and about at the Hub today. That was Taylor Swift, and I Knew You Were Trouble. Here at the Hub, I'm going to be chatting to Carol again in a wee moment or two. Before that, I'm joined by Hannah. Hannah is another one of the volunteers here at the Hub. Hannah, tell me how you got involved with the Hub in the first place.
Well, Carol's actually my auntie, so it's just what she asks you have to do.
So you're sort of collared into it, but you're enjoying it anyway.
Yes, definitely. Been in here painting and decorating, and I'm the washer-upper and the toucher-inner.
So, Hannah, you would say that it's really taken shape from what it was at the beginning?
Definitely. It was bogging whenever we came in, and now it's just amazing. It's really amazing.
Going from strength to strength. We'll go back to Carol again. Carol, tell us a wee bit about the honesty box that Austin mentioned earlier.
Well, I really, really think an honesty box is brilliant. They have it in America. Some of our committee didn't really want it because they thought, well, what if somebody comes in and takes a cup of tea and doesn't pay for it? I said, it's only a cup of tea. If they need a cup of tea more than you and me, it doesn't matter. I think people should be given the choice to be trusted. You know, we're going to have tea and coffee all day long on tap. So if you work in a bank and you bring your sandwiches and you've nowhere to eat it, only the car or a canteen which you don't want to sit in, you want to get out into the fresh air and then come into the Hub. We have a quiet area and we have our cafeteria area. We are not selling food. We're giving space away. We'll have a TV to watch the news. You can have tea and coffee and throw whatever you want into the box. Amen. It's an honesty box.
Certainly sounds like a good idea indeed. Carol, things are beginning to pick up a wee bit. We've got a few of our talented performers on the way in a wee moment or two, and we just heard a lady rehearse. Tell us a bit about that that's coming up.
Well, I'm really not impressed, actually, because Shauna Ryan said 2 minutes ago she was screeching. My friend was doing the dishes in there in the kitchen, and she says, is that a tape you've on? Shauna Ryan's totally amazing. So Asda, you may hang on to her real tight or up her wages because she's on her way out. She's absolutely amazing. I feel sort of useless, after hearing her. She's totally amazing.
You're a very talented woman yourself, and you've written plays and you've performed on stage and all sorts. Any danger of getting a song or two from yourself today?
Well, whenever I stand in my place of worship on a Sunday beside my father, after the first line and I start the second one, he gently nudges me and tells me to keep it down a bit.
Is that a polite way of saying sort of shush?
I'm not really sure, but I do keep it down just in case. And the woman's hat in the front of me, the feathers lift on it too, so I have to be quiet.
There we go, Carol. She is the driving force behind the Hub here at Cookstown. If you're in and around Cookstown today, come along. It's on the Burn Road, and we're here until 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's Q Radio on 101.2 and 106 FM. It is your music, your station. It's a midweek Wednesday, and we're out and about at the Hub in Cookstown. And Carol Dewey's back with us again. Carol, we've got some live music.
Oh, we have indeed. We have Ryan McGarty all the way from Holy Trinity. Ryan is an amazing lad. He's my next door neighbour, actually. But Ryan joined us at 13, and his wee legs were like twiglets, and he had a wee toy blue guitar. Honest, he was absolutely gorgeous. But he's even got better looking now because he's all filled out and all, and he's just beautiful, and wee spiked hair and all, and his voice is getting better. And we just love Ryan, and we think he's an amazing singer. Wait till you hear it. Just wait till you hear it, Stevie.
Ryan's going to sing for us the Parting Glass.
Of all the money that here I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that here I've done, Alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all.
There we go, a young man called Ryan McGarty and the Parting Glass. Carol, we've got loads more talent still to come, but that's a good starter.
Absolutely. Now, if nobody like that, something wrong with your hearing. Absolutely, I swear, we just love him. He comes into my house every now and again for a wee cup of hot chocolate and a few marshmallows on the top of it. But it'll soon be WKDs and stuff like that there, only as, whenever he gets up a wee bit. But anyway, we'll keep him in the hot chocolate as long as we can.
There he goes. He's Ryan McGarty, and he's a Holy Trinity student here in Cookstown. Still to come, Sean O'Ryan, Chelsea Chambers, Molly McFlynn, and a thing called Yoga Laughter at the Hub in Cookstown. It's Q Radio on 101.2 and 106 FM. It is your music, your station. A midweek Wednesday, we are out and about at the Hub in Cookstown today. Carol, live performance number 2. Tell us a wee bit about who's coming up.
Next artist is Chelsea Chambers, all the way from Moneymore, and our mum's sitting here. We've begged her to speak on Chelsea's behalf, but she's sitting with 2 gobstoppers in each cheek and she can't talk at all. Chelsea Chambers is another amazing local artist, and look, I keep saying this, I'm scared because if you're not from Belfast or London, Derry, you're never snapped up. Nobody ever recognises, but we have the best talent in Ireland, actually, up here. Chelsea is a singer-songwriter, and she's still at the Rainey School. So her first song she's going to sing today has penned it herself and put the music to it. It's called I'm Falling. Please listen to it and see what we have here in our local area. Just listen well to Chelsea singing.
Chelsea Chambers and a song called I'm Falling.
I see your eyes calling, one glance and I'm stalling. Just that look, and I know that I'm going nowhere. This time feels different. I need to see you, here's what I'm thinking. All these questions are spinning in my head. Then I see her walk over there. And in the distance, I see you from over here. I know if you spoke that I'd be there. 'Cause I'm falling, I'm falling. And in the dark, I know she still thinks the same. Now her feelings better change. 'Cause I'm falling, I'm falling.
There you go, that's a young lady called Chelsea Chambers, and that's a song called I'm Falling. Carol?
Absolutely amazing. I nearly swallowed a brandy ball whole there when you called me forward. Wasn't that just brilliant? Absolutely amazing.
Tell me this, the Hub isn't all about singers though, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. We are doing drama. An evening that I proposed to do is called Soup, Sandwich and Sketch. Because we're not selling alcohol in the Hub, we're doing a sketch, soup and sandwich evening where you come along and for the first half hour of the evening you see a sketch. It'll be probably penned by myself. Then we break up for the break. We have soup and sandwiches in the cafeteria area and then back in to watch the play, and you'll be home tucked up in bed safely at 11 o'clock with no hangover the next morning.
That sounds ideal, absolutely ideal. We're at the Hub in Cookstown today, Burn Road. If you're in and around the region, pop down and say hello.